Hello friends. So as we discussed in the previous video, to deploy a server computer tailored to your organization needs. Tailored to your organization needs means according to your organization needs, careful planning is essential. Okay. So that is nothing but planning for server deployment. So what are the key considerations here? So in previous video already we have discussed, okay, first one, you should know the hardware requirements. So you have to determine the minimum and recommended hardware specifications based on workload and scalability. This is the first thing. And second one, uh, OS edition. So choose the right edition based on features, which feature or role or feature is required by your company's need, according to your company's need. So, and according to budget and compatibility. Examples are, there are 6 editions in Windows Server 2022. So you, among this one, either you are going to select standard or data center. Next one, there are various installation options are available in the Windows Server 2022. So two editions are mostly, installation options are mostly used. First one is GUI based installation. So GUI graphically, so if you are using this installation option, so it will be very easy for using and fully graphical support. And so you have to decide this one, or server core you are going to use as an installation option. So why? So server core is purely command based, and uh, because it is a command based, so everything you have to operate by using commands. So you can say laser resource, okay, in a reduced resource also. Okay, you can reduce the resource and you can use this server core OS, and you will get a better security. But Windows operating system, either it is a server OS or client OS, are known for GUI based installation. Okay, so entire our this particular course, okay, we are going to use GUI based, that is also known as a desktop experience. Okay, and after this one, you have to decide which role and feature you are going to install in the server. So you have to identify a specific role like Active Directory, okay, which is mostly required, okay, most oftenly required, DNS or DHCP, and additional features which are required for the deployment. So after carefully evaluating these points, you will arrive at the decision regarding the type of server computer, which type of server computer you have to purchase, and which operating system, okay, is mostly suited for your organization needs. Okay, but at this moment, if you see today's technological landscape, there are three primary options to address your computing requirements. The first one is traditional server technology, dedicated physical server. Okay, you can see over here, okay, there is a dedicated physical server offering complete control and reliability for on-premise infrastructure. This is the first option. Second option is virtualized environment. So what is virtualized environment? Here you are using virtualization softwares like hypervisors. Okay, so this is a single server on which you have installed hypervisor. So you can run multiple this thing servers, okay, virtual servers on a single physical machine. This is a single physical machine. After installation of hypervisor, you can run multiple virtual servers. So for what reason? Enhancing resource efficiency and the flexibility. And the third option is cloud platform. As you know, nowadays every company is switching to cloud. So for what purpose? Leverage cloud services for scalability, cost effectiveness, and accessibility from anywhere in the world. Okay, so there are majorly three cloud vendors present in the world, that is Microsoft Azure, Amazon Web Services, and Google Cloud Platform. So from this vendor, you can hire or you can purchase your virtual instances. So it would be a very cost effective, okay, option. So these are the three methods. So, but uh, your company has decided that you have to purchase a server computer at your premise only. So that time what you have to do, you have to use a traditional server technology method. Okay. So when you are going to use traditional server technology, na, so there are you can say so many challenges to it. What is the most distinct uh, recognized challenge? This one is that is many on-premise premise server operate 5 to 15% of their maximum capacity, leaving 85 to 90%, 95% underutilized. Okay, so this is the fact and the study from the Forbes also. So what does it mean? If you are deploying one server computer and directly if you install server operating system according to server technology, okay. So if you install, so in this method, only 5 to 15% of the compute capacity you will be utilized and remaining will be unutilized, you can say. Okay, so this is the first challenge or disadvantage of using server technology. And despite low utilization, idle servers can consume up to 60% of their peak power, leading to energy inefficiencies. So this is the research from ResearchGate. Okay, so what is the solution for this thing? So optimizing server utilization through virtualization. So we can optimize the server utilization. So server technology only utilizes 5 to 15%. That's why our requirement is to optimize the server utilization. Okay, to 100%, not only 85 to 95, that is 100%. So this can be done using virtualization. So what would be virtualization? So virtualization, you have to use a software known as a hypervisor. You have to install this hypervisor first as as an operating system into your server computer. Okay. So about this hypervisor, you can create multiple virtual machines, and these all virtual machines are just like a physical machine. In these virtual machine, you can install your required operating system and roles. Okay, and you can take the work. So you can say a single server would be a multiple server is equal to multiple server. You can see running multiple virtual machines on a single physical server maximizes hardware efficiency. You can see over here, it is a single physical server, but you are running multiple virtual machines here. Okay, you can see over here, that might be a 4 or 10 or 40 or 1024 also. If you have this one, that much this thing powerful hardware, that time more than 1000 virtual machine in a single physical server also you can create and you can run. So it will maximizes hardware efficiency. Next one, the cost reduction. This would be the advantage of using virtualization technology. So consolidating servers through the virtualization can significantly lower hardware and operational costs. You can say expenses. So through only single, you have created multiple virtual machine in a single physical server. So you can this thing manage these all virtual servers. Okay, so this would be, you can say, operational expenses will be significantly lower and hardware this thing operation also management also will be a lower one. Next one, improved disaster recovery. So virtualization facilitates quicker backups and restore, enhancing business continuity. So actually, what is the fact? There are three, you can say, options available as we discussed. First one is a traditional server technology. So we are not using it, or no company will use. If they are purchasing a single server computer, they are not going to install directly operating system onto it. Okay. So what they will do, they will use most of the companies, okay, will use virtualized environment. What is virtualized environment? This one. So they are going to install a hypervisor either from the Microsoft, that is a Hyper-V, or the same company VMware. Okay, VMware hypervisor they are going to install. Above this one, they are going to create a virtual machines. Okay, so when you are creating a multiple virtual machines, so what will happen? So these virtual machine operate this thing operating system and entire data will be saved as a virtual disk. So that time, so taking a backup and restoring the this thing virtual machine through the this thing this particular image is na, whatever you have backed up, it would be a very this thing this facility is available with virtualization technology, so it will enhance business continuity. Okay, so your virtual this thing virtual machine creation will continue the business. Okay, and next one, increased flexibility and scalability. So easily adjust for resources to meet changing workload without the need for additional physical hardware. This is the study from this particular one. So this is the another advantage of virtualization technology. Okay, so in our this thing further videos and further this thing practice na. So what we are going to do for lab implementation, I have made one strategy. So what is the strategy? We will utilize virtualization technology. Okay, how? By deploying hypervisor. So there are two types of hypervisor actually. So first is a bare metal, which will be directly installed on the server computer as an operating system. I am not going to use this one. I am going to use the another one, type 2 hypervisor. That is, you have an operating system installed in your computer. Okay, so about this operating system, okay, so hypervisor I am using as an application. Okay, so my lab implementation strategy would be in such a way, I'm going to deploy hypervisor to create and manage multiple virtual machines. So we are going to create a multiple virtual machine. So this one will be managed in such a way. So this is mirroring actually a real world industry environment. Next one, for whatever the labs we are going to perform, okay, further. So the recommendation for the hardware, okay, or you can say recommended system specification for lab exercises are as follows. So your computer or laptop should have a minimum of Intel Core i5, minimum 11th generation or above, minimum 16 GB of RAM should be present, 500 GB of a hard drive or SSD drive should be present. Next requirement, you have to you should have a VMware workstation. VMware workstation is a name of a type 2 hypervisor from VMware company only. So type 2 hypervisor can be installed as an application software above operating system. So if you have a laptop or a desktop computer which is installed with any Windows or you can say Macintosh operating system, so you can install this VMware workstation hypervisor. Okay, and you can create a virtual machine. So we are going to do the same thing in a further lab to perform the MCSA this thing lab. Okay, and you need a Windows Server 2022 mostly data center edition. So first to get hypervisor, that is a VMware workstation, so visit this one. Okay, this link. So pause the video and type this thing in your browser. So where the first, okay, whatever the first link appears now, just click on it and you will be redirected to this particular site. So just here what is written. So why you have to come here? To get or to you have to download the VMware workstation. Okay, so VMware the desktop hypervisor products Fusion and Workstation are used by millions of people every day to run virtual machines on their Windows, Linux, and Mac computers. Okay, so they give users the ability to quickly and easily build local virtual environments to install other operating system, learn about technology, build and test software, complex systems, browser application, games, and many more. Okay, so this VMware also is just telling the same thing for this thing. What I'm going to do, so just scroll down and here there is an option VMware Workstation Pro. You can download from here. Just click on this link. So you will be redirected So when you click on this link, you will be redirected to Broadcom. Okay, so here it is telling, okay, you will be redirected to out. Okay, Auth Hub, customer sign in. So here you have to type your whatever Gmail or any email ID and just click on next. Okay, so mostly what you have to do, you have to register link. You have to click on register link and you have to feed your okay username and password of your email ID and two or three next in two or three next windows na you will be redirected to a particular this thing screen where you can download your VMware workstation. Okay, so after download it will just you can see over here I have downloaded so VMware workstation full version 17.6.2. So this hypervisor I am going to install, okay, on my Windows 11 operating system. Okay, so how to install, you know, this thing, you have to install this. When you will install, okay, so icon will appear on your desktop in such a way. And next one, what is the next requirement? The next one, you have to download Windows Server 2022 ISO file. Okay, for this thing, just type Windows Server 2022 ISO download and click on the first link, or you can you just see this thing Microsoft.com. Click on this, then you will be redirected here. So click on the first one only, English United States. So this one would be the language of the operating system, ISO download 64-bit edition. So here there are other languages also. So click on this. So your installation you can see over here. Sorry, download will start here. Okay, your download will start here. So after download, so keep in a particular drive. So we will see the first installation class, that is a Windows Server 2022 desktop experience data center edition. Okay, so in the next video, that's it for the, okay, now thank you.